Now I need to connect the headphones. I just need to connect the battery here. Oh, shit. And I just need to go to the toilet as well. But before I go to the toilet, I just want to see if this works.
Hi. So, where's Kia?
Why? Nah, it's just us, bro.
Can you imagine? That would be so bad.
Welcome to the after show of Maddie and Aaron Shoot the Shit. So, Maddie, what's going on in real life?
Not much.
Riveting.
I'm a working mum. All right, thank you.
That's working.
That's good. Kia, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear anything, but...
You can't hear anything? Is that what you're saying, Maddie?
I don't think this is going to work.
Hello?
Scream.
Ah!
Okay. Are we good?
Yes,
We're
we
good.
are.
Welcome, all you listener to our special after show of Tailcraft. No, not coming. But now that you mention it, hey, let's just say who is here. It's me, Aaron, again.
What's up, guys?
Hello. We're here.
What's up? It's your fave. She's gone. Oh,
Kia
she's
will be
back.
in and out and knocking her mic around all night, but you know what? It's probably going to be the best audio you've ever heard from her. And as painful as this is for us, it's much worse for the listeners. So here we are for our, I guess, after show recording. I mean, I guess the reason I've called you into this. Are you okay, Kia? Is this going to work or not?
Is
this going to work or not?
I'm just thinking about what I'm going to say.
Hello.
Okay.
Tienes el pelo revuelto.
Arriba.
Cool. So this is going to be obviously a painful night, but let's see, shall we? It was the three of us when we released our very first, or we recorded our very first after show. So I thought it would be only fitting if this was our last after show, who knows, that it would also be the three of us.
Yeah, bringing in the positivity, like the good vibes.
From the very beginning.
This is probably our last after show. We suck.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Do we? Leave it in the comments. So this is a good opportunity because there was a long break between Christmas. We released episode 19. We've just released the first episode of Viola's story. And I feel like that there's this extensive break within the main story that we all just need to catch up on. And maybe that you guys would be the perfect subjects to talk to me about that with.
Yes, we would be.
Well, I was thinking, on my 2-hour driving coming here. So I had a lot to think about.
She was actually thinking how much she loves this podcast and can't wait to commit to a full another year to it.
Like, I have been thinking about all the settings where we have been into, right? Like you said, okay, think about all the episodes, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking about the river that we took, and then somehow we ended in that barn after. And then we have been into bars and fightings, and Maddie was hooking up with someone in a hotel. And then
Whoa.
the witch house as
Don't
well.
interrupt her.
The witch house, then all the fighting in that arena. And then we had, after that, we tried to have a circus and we ate people. And now we are trapped in episode 18 and 19 in a place that, for me, I reckon it has been the darkest one. It's like
Really?
no way to get out. Like, it's like all illusions and stuff. So I was thinking,
Quite a journey you've just taken
This
us on there, Kia.
is the darkest bit for you as well.
yeah, it has been the
So the
darkest one.
and human wasn't dark for her.
The what? Which one?
When you ate that guy.
No, I enjoy it, I reckon. So.
Nice.
This is why. So we recorded all of the episodes right up until now, right up until the end of episode 19, before the end of April 2024. So that was almost a year ago. We recorded all of the episodes we've released so far, which is crazy if you think about it, because we did that in order to have enough recordings before Ben and Maddie had their separate babies.
Thank you.
And then sort of after that, we obviously had to take a hiatus. Now, we spent some time doing some after show recordings and we did the Viola's backstory, but that was quite casual. So it's been really interesting that a year later, we've watched or we've re-listened to the actual story play out. Like, I think it was all new, or particularly the latest episodes, it was all new to all of us because it had been so long since we recorded.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't believe it's been a year, has it?
Yeah.
Since what's been released now.
Almost. Well, we're at the 11th of March now, so
That's crazy. What the hell?
yeah, I know. So we managed to record that as, I guess it's a small amount, but we release monthly, so a reasonable amount of episodes prior to you guys having babies. I mean, how old's your kid now since being born?
10 months.
Yeah.
Right. So looking back at the last 10 months of like episodes that we recorded before he was even born,
That's wild.
and then sort of the few months before that. So it's wild for us. And as Kia mentioned, that we ended up in this really dark place with episode 18 and 19, where it's sort of a little bit more of a head fuck than the other episodes, I guess. But what's your take on it, Kia?
I reckon we had trouble just starting recording, like, of course, the first episode, and then we just took off really quick, and that 18 and 19 we got stuck, I reckon. Like, that's my feeling. Like, we were like and we're still trapped here, that's my feeling. Like, okay, we were like on and on and on and on. It was easy and it was really fluid, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're in this house and we can get out.
Ben said the same thing.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I have a question then, because Ben happened to mention the same thing, but Ben also said that episode 19 was the Grizzly show. Like, he thought that it sort of revolved around him a little bit more. Do you think that we were more stagnant in our movement or our location because of the way that I pushed the story, or because
Maybe.
no,
maybe.
you don't get to answer now, I'm giving you the other option, or because your mic sucked so hard in those last two episodes that we had so much delay, you were barely involved in that.
Well, it's true. It sucked. I don't know why. I reckon I had issues with the internet over there as well. But at the same time, you decided to stay in that house for that long. And we never have stayed in the same place for that long.
Dude, you were in the arena. You were in the arena for 6 episodes.
I was going to
What do
say,
you mean?
everybody was complaining that the arena was going on forever. And now this has been 2 episodes and we're like, oh, this is too much now.
Maybe
Yeah.
because it's dark, and in the arena you have the options of doing stuff. But here's not, you don't know what's real and what's not real. So we are always asking, is this real? Is this real?
Yeah, I mean, it's
So,
true. There's no options. It's like we actually have to see something through.
Yeah.
Like whatever Aaron's got, we actually are seeing through this.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I just walk out and leave the house, because that's not an option. Because you know something's going to happen out there that you don't want to happen.
I mean, you could jerk off the ghost.
And everything inside is like muddy and disgusting on top of that. So, Maddie.
You say Maddie's disgusting.
No, everything inside the house.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's interesting how everyone sort of feels about that, because I don't think that there was, we did say that there was that level of complaining within the arena, but everyone seemed to enjoy the arena a little bit more than this 2 episodes of being in a cabin.
Yes, because you had the option of doing stuff.
It's an interesting contrast. I do hold you somewhat responsible, Kia, for not necessarily being part of the story and leaving Maddi, Viola in charge, because previously it had been kind of like you pushing the story forward or making a lot of moves, whereas this last few episodes has been Maddi. So everyone actually saying these last 2 episodes have been hard is really insulting to Maddi.
Everybody hates me. And they also hate my character. It's fine, but not as much as Steve.
So, Kia, where do you think the story will head moving forward? So now we're kind of picking up with everything that we've learned about the story. Where do you think it goes next? Maddi, you're free to jump in on this as well.
Like, we need to go to the Equine Highlands, right? The Equine Highlands? Is that the thing? Yeah. And then at the end, we just divert and we are just wandering around. So what's the purpose of all this? Where are we going?
What is the purpose of life? I don't know, Kia. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have like an objective to pursue. We are just jumping around, encountering people, battling. But at the end of the day, what's the aim?
We definitely pivoted from that main goal. Definitely.
Yeah.
Great segue. Because we release monthly as well and we re-recorded so long ago, let's take a look back to see how we ended up here, shall we? What I wanted to make clear to everyone, just from a story point of view, nothing was too clear when we were recording the episodes, but as I edited, I kind of figured out the story a little bit more as we went on, that it did make sense and it did line up. So the fog that's sort of the mist that you're dealing with currently is the same or similar to the clouds up in the echoing highlands. Because at this point, you're getting closer to Luminaris, which, as Zephyr mentioned in the barn, has some connection to the clouds. So, and I just want to throw that out there for listeners.
And the other thing is like, you wanted to find the father of your child, but you have seen the father of your child passing by in episode 18 or 19. So it's like,
we knew everybody was having hallucinations. So to Viola, like I was aware that one was a hallucination.
So that wasn't real.
Then when the squirrel took off with Nova, that's when I was like, okay, maybe this one isn't. Like I already had my hallucination. So the next one I thought maybe that's the real one, I guess, because Aaron said, yeah, he has Nova. So to Viola, that was real.
But you want to continue finding him?
I guess. Isn't that the point of the story? Got to find the dad, got to go to the Echoing Highlands.
And then when you see him, what are you going to tell him?
Make it up when I get there. Something profound, I guess.
You seem pretty happy just hanging out with your friends now.
I got my crew. It's actually funny because you're talking about the fog and all that. And that's like when we were at the barn, we had the two options. Like when we got off the boat, we could like go up the hill and there was this foggy thing, or we could go to the barn and we were all like, fuck that, we're not going up the hill. And then I think there was a second time as well with the squirrel where he had mentioned something about going somewhere and the rest of us were like, whoa, actually we're good doing whatever we were doing before.
Timothy, yeah. Timothy, so he read that note.
It says day 14 of our escape from the echoing highlands. So it says, to my dearest, the highlands have become too dangerous. The clouds grow worse and many have been lost. There's talk of Luminaris, a sanctuary, but not all believe in its safety. I met a man at the last camp, one who stayed behind, saying he had unfinished work in the highlands. Something ancient called to him. He was saying that he refused to leave, claiming that the cost was just too great. His eyes told me that he believed it as well. Maybe he knows more than the rest of us, or maybe he's doomed. Everyone.
And he said, so we have to go up the hill. He was worried about his master, Alaric.
Yeah, that's right.
You're like, whoa, I'm not going up the hill.
Yeah, because we're like, fuck that. It sounds terrible. We don't want to go up there. We've got nothing. So I think for me, part of the journey as well is like, obviously we'll have to go to Illuminaris at some point, but it's the journey of getting there and preparing ourselves for whatever that's going to be. And we definitely are not there yet. We can't even fight hallucinations.
So what do you reckon needs to happen for us to be prepared to get there?
Well, some of us need to level up for a start.
Are you talking about Luminaris or the Echoing Highlands? Because
is it different?
They're absolutely two different locations.
Okay.
So your choice, and this is why I think this episode's good, because I can only imagine, context only makes sense in my head because I've listened to it so many times that I've put it together. I can only imagine how many people have just listened to this and thought, what the fuck is this about? Makes no sense. I'm out. So this is where I try to crack my head open and provide you with context that I'm thinking on a regular basis on how this story's been built pre you guys having babies and post editing. So it's changed from its original from when we very first began. We've developed a heap. I mean, just listen to Kia's mic now. It's crazy good.
She sounds incredible.
I reckon this internet is better than the
This is the best you've been ever, for sure.
And I pay pretty much nothing for this one. And I pay more for the other one.
Well, it was April a year ago, so maybe things have just changed. But yeah, I think our personal development in doing this and role playing and podcasting has changed a lot. Yeah. So and again, why I wanted to do this recording was because your original plan was to go to the Echoing Highland with a warrior by your side.
I don't have time for pleasantries. I need a warrior by my side on my journey to the Echoing Highlands. Will you fight or will you cower with your tail between your legs?
And then what happened is that you met Zephyr, who was like, well, man, it's not that simple. You can't do that without destroying my farm, which you chose not to do, which was an interesting choice by everyone. Can you recall, I know it was a long time ago, but did you guys felt pressured into making that decision? Why didn't you just take the crystal?
I think we all bonded with Zephyr, didn't we? In like one way or another. And then we felt bad. We didn't want to like hurt him.
I feel sorry. And he liked his farm and the animals and everything and all the milking. So, yeah.
Like the barn holds a special place in our hearts now. Like we love Zephyr and the barn.
Would you say that was our peak happy period of this podcast? Is like just being in that barn? Yeah, Kia misses that barn.
We need
so
something
much.
like that again
Yeah,
because we have been really dark.
Yeah.
It has been super dark.
There's been a lot of fighting and killing, definitely.
Yeah, the idea is to push you a little bit.
The next one maybe would have been the circus when we tried to do like the circus stuff, but it wasn't like, it ended up being like a fighting. So it was never like.
Well, to be fair, I still have an idea for the circus. And even Ben was like, nah, man, that idea is like long gone. But I'm like, no. I've had this idea for the circus since the very beginning. It just takes so long again because our episodes are monthly and 40 minutes. But I do have this great idea for a circus. Anyway, that's interesting because Ben was even worried at the end of episode 19 where Garrick and the Hunter actually knocked on the barn door and then you just heard roughhousing. And Ben was even like, you better not have killed Zephyr. Like, where's Zephyr? He was almost upset. What happened to Zephyr?
Yes.
I had the same thought.
Maybe we need to bring him back.
That's going to be really annoying now, though, if we looked after him, made sure he was good, and then these guys come and they take the crystal anyway, and we should have just taken it. And that will teach us to be nice.
Possibly. So this is where the direction sort of shifted away from the Echoing Highlands. So Zephyr says, you got to go to Luminaris. They've got an association with the clouds, like they're somehow responsible.
Take this crystal. It'll show you the way.
I need to go and save a city. Is that what it is?
I think what it's saying is you find answers in this city.
Are you coming with us? Are you coming with us?
So your mission kind of shifted from, okay, well, there's no real safe way up to the mountain without destroying this guy's farm, of whom we love now. Let's go to Luminaris and try to solve the problem. There was no real thought process or plan with you guys on how that was going to turn out. Obviously, that ended up in you guys going to the market and then getting imprisoned and then going to the arena. Then it was the hot spring, and then it was the cabin that you're in now.
The hot spring.
You like the hot spring.
I forgot about the hot spring. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice while it lasted, which wasn't very long.
You bullied me into giving you a hot spring, so I could only give it to you for a little bit before I was like, no, fuck you. This is what's really happening. So you actually inspired the whole hallucination idea.
What was the original question? We just went...
what was the thought process in the shift of your decision to go from Echoing Highlands to side quest it to Luminaris?
I reckon like prior to answer that, the other thing is like we took a lot of time recording for Maddi's story, Viola's story. So maybe that while doing that, no? It was before?
Yeah, no. So we recorded, I know what you're saying, and this is where the timeline gets confusing for us. Because we recorded all of the main story episodes up until the babies were born. And then after that, it was just after show recordings and then throwing in Viola's backstory. So we actually have recorded Viola's backstory post all the episodes we've recorded now, which is helping me also piece together what this story really is all about, which has helped a lot, actually. Which has been great for sort of a long term. Like if we're going to keep going for years and years.
Which of course we are, but yeah.
Of course we are, listener. Don't give up on us.
If you sign up.
Yes, Patreons.
Aaron needs it, guys, please. He's on the brink.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, it's pity.
So was there any thought process or did you have any sort of consideration into what you might be walking into when you pivoted your main idea of what you were after to then going, oh, okay, now we just have to go to this random place?
Do you know, I can't even actually remember the conversations with Zephyr.
I didn't think.
Now, I've listened to that recently, but I just don't take anything in properly. But for me, so when we got off the boat, off of the River of Reflections, we looked up the hill, wasn't that the Echoing Highlands up there? But it was like foggy?
That was my original idea, is that the Echoing Highlands was at the top of that mountain So you were at the base of the Echoing Highlands, which again, as I mentioned in a previous after show recording, that had I let you just sort of get up the Echoing Highlands, I don't know where the story would have gone. I think it would have ended pretty quickly because my whole intention was to let you go up the mountain to the Echoing Highlands and just get there. But then you guys asked what else was around and I said, I don't know, maybe it's a barn. And then that whole thing happened. So then, now I have to hold back on giving you the Echoing Highlands just that easy. I had no original plan.
Yeah. I think it was more like we knew we weren't prepared to go up then. And then, Zephyr said you needed the certain crystal or whatever, or you were going to basically die. So then it was like, well, obviously we can't go up there because we suck. Because when we got off the boat, he was still passed out. So we didn't know about him. So it made more sense for us to go to the barn, find out what was happening. And then he said, obviously, don't go up there. You need the crystal or whatever.
It makes sense retrospectively.
It was the way that he spoke about all that. That's what made us change our mind. So he was quite persuasive, I guess.
In my mind, this whole time, Illuminaris has been the Echoing Highlands. Like it's the same place for me.
Well, it's become your objective to get there. So it's become another thing that's just taking forever for us to get there. And I think we're going to get there very soon. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after. I think that's it. You get to Luminaris. But then what awaits you at Luminaris? Do you guys have any ideas?
I have no idea.
There's been foreshadowed warnings. Maybe it's a good town. You've got the knights that have had the crystals.
I reckon it's a place that is half good and half bad. In my head, it's like a place like it has like light on one side and darkness on another side. So you need to be careful how you move between those two worlds, if that makes sense. Which in reality is what we live on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Like good people, bad people.
Yeah. Oh my God, we completely skipped over reality and how shit the world is right now. So thank you for joining us if you are listening. This is what we do to escape the reality of the world, which is just an absolute shit show.
Mainly Aaron.
And yes, me. And Kia is drinking as much wine as I am tonight.
Yeah, she's had a few drinks.
She's drinking as much wine as me. I'll top up with you, Kia. Well, cheers. Chinky, chinky.
Right, we match up tonight.
Yeah.
We match up.
Oh, we match up.
Yes.
You touch penises.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. And Maddie's not drinking tonight because...
I drank last night. Got a little bit tipsy. So
Okay, nice.
Were you drunk last night? Yeah.
No, I wasn't drunk, but we took some beers to the beach and then we went out for dinner and kept having a few and then I felt sick all night.
Which beach did you go to?
We took the kids to Horseshoe Bay in Port Elliot. We took them on the horse-drawn carriage at Victor Harbour as well, which was super cute. They both loved it.
Adelaide rules, guys. Adelaide.
It's actually, Adelaide is so good. When you go out and do these things, it actually is
South
awesome.
Australia. Yeah.
There's many things to do. You just need to look for everything. But there's plenty.
The beaches here are just so good, so beautiful. We recommend.
A few months ago, I went onto that island and just did a counting of all the penguins. Like I did.
Well, the penguins,
yeah, the little ones.
Penguins.
Penguins.
Penguins. How do you say it?
Penguin.
Penguins.
Penguins. Yeah, whatever. We have penguins here. They're really little, but yeah, I went and counting them. And apparently the population is growing, but there used to be a lot more. And that's very sad, but it's growing. Yeah. So it's good. And I saw a few eggs as well, which is very promising. So
nice.
That's good.
It is. Anyway, come to South Australia, everybody. It's actually elite here. Just come in the summer months because winter's shit.
Autumn is not too bad. You can go mushroom foraging, so that's good. Highly recommended.
Moving back into podcast gear, I'll just ask, are there any memorable moments for anyone over the course of the last 19 episodes?
Can I just say one thing in the last episode that got me laughing so hard? It's the...
Nipples.
That was also so funny, but did we even establish what the old guy's name is at all?
No. So
we don't even know what his name is, but this had me laughing so hard because it was so random. But Aaron is playing the character and he's like my mama always said, you a virgin till you ain't. And it's so classic in the episode because it doesn't relate to anything else, but it is so funny in that moment.
Yeah, in every situation. It's
So
true. If you apply
actually
that
true.
to everything, then yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's
So that was
But, you know,
definitely
nobody knows
big
what that guy's
highlight.
name is. None of you asked what his name was.
Yeah.
It's sort of
Do
a
have
sad
a way
affair.
of that. It's funny because when you listen to it back, I have so many questions that I would now, if I had my time again, would like
Ooh,
ask questions
ooh.
or say something different.
Please.
But in the moment, I just get stressed and anxious, and I just try to keep it flowing, and I don't think about anything. And I'm like, what was this guy's name? We barely asked him any questions about anything. I was listening,
which is the basic.
there was a kids room and stuff in there, and we were just like spent maybe 5 seconds on that, and we were like, meh, whatever, next, we go to sleep.
Yeah,
So-
you guys don't pay any attention to anything going on, which is why it's
No,
so
we don't.
easy to trick you into so many things, including... And even Steve. So Steve is the only one that's like, wait, like even jumping into the hot spring, right? When you guys we're going, oh, it's the hot springs. And Ben was like, wait, these guys were chasing us and now we're just going into the hot spring. And we were like, yep. And he goes, all right then. And Steve, before jumping into the water, because he was obviously sus about the water, he goes, oh,
Because he's always scared.
he goes,
Yeah,
can I roll?
He's always scared of the new.
Can I roll perception on this? And so he rolled, but he rolled bad. And he's like, all right. And that was just it. It's like nobody gave a fuck about anything. So I was like, all right, this is what's happening.
Which is good because he's trying not to get into trouble. Like, that's pretty good. We are just going with the flow.
He's kind of the thing that you guys need. But if you all did that, it would be a fucking nightmare.
We just wanted our hot springs. We just wanted a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed a break from all
It was
the...
a good app. It was a good app. I like that episode.
I reckon that was one of my favorite ones. I will say, like, answering to your question, I will say it would be the part when I saw other wombats because I have never seen them before, even though I was hallucinating.
Which one?
I reckon...
Episode 18?
Well, I was...
The one where me and Ben were like, yeah.
Yes.
I loved that as well.
Frozen. That's so wild because she was so... she's dropped out now completely. But that was so wild because she was so angry at our voice and frustrated that we were doing that the entire time.
Hello?
But kept going and talking to them.
Can you hear me?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You were saying that those wombats were your favorite part.
Yeah, but
and I was
because
just
I
saying to
never
Maddie,
have seen
that's surprising.
them before. So I reckon like it was surprising for me to see someone like similar to myself. Because I have never seen them before prior to me. I'm the only one in the whole story. So I never seen...
Are you talking about the miniature
Yeah,
wombats?
the miniature wombats. Yeah, because I like in the whole story,
okay.
I'm supposed to be the only one available. on
Wombella's
Earth.
never seen a mini wombat, like a normal size wombat?
They were normal sized wombats, yes.
Yeah. Wombella's never seen normal size wombats.
Me, I never have seen them before, no.
Wait, Kia or...
Wombella, not Kia.
Oh, yeah.
Wombella.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I did like your, I think it was the episode 18 intro where it's sometimes, hello, I'm Kia, I play Wombella, or maybe Wombella plays me.
Yeah.
We're intertwined. Like everyone else in this story.
That's interesting that you say that because you sounded really frustrated when Ben and me were being the wombats.
Yeah, but it's as Maddi says, like once you look at things after or when you hear them after, it's like, oh wow, I should have been surprised of finding one of my kind, even though it's just a hallucination. But it's someone similar to myself that I haven't seen before. So I should have been like maybe surprised. So I felt a little bit frustrated then because all the situation that was happening. But looking at that from this point of view, now it's like, okay, you know, like it was surprising to see them.
I like that. When we listen back to the episodes, especially after we recorded them so long ago, there's this level of hindsight of what was happening or how you should have responded, but that you responded in the moment as the character would have.
It was making sense to react in that way because there were too many as well. So it didn't seem kind of normal, I guess.
Yeah, you did ask for 6. Like you almost got sus on it, and you said, "Okay, 6 wombats." And I was like, "Yep, all right." 6
And they
wombats
kept
pop up, and you're like,
popping
"No, this is too weird." You cut it there. You're
Yeah.
like, this is, and I did mention this as well in the other recording, Kia, is that even though your mic didn't necessarily work too well in episode 19, you kind of already had your hallucination or your moment in episode 18. So I was very comfortable letting you take a back seat while the other 3 had their hallucinations
Well, and then
in episode 19 and allow that space.
Ben had the whole opportunity of being like shining by himself on episode 19. So he wanted that. He wanted to have the drinking contest. He
Yeah.
wanted to have that for himself because there has been a lot of Viola's backstory stuff. So
We also talk a lot in the after show recording with Ben on how the drinking contest worked out. Being that we actually recorded this back in April. Now, again, I'll just repeat this for everyone's sake. We recorded enough episodes to get us through to January, but we didn't record enough intros. I didn't know how many intros we needed, so we didn't necessarily start each recording off with an intro. So we then had to record separate intros throughout the year to then attach to episodes that we had recorded before. Does that make sense? Like before April?
yeah, this is like doing a recipe in different stages, you know?
All right. Let's say sort of beyond episode 13, every intro was recorded after the date the episode was actually
Yeah.
recorded
Yeah.
in order for us to publish it. So what Ben started to do was add in these lore facts about him and Garrick. Most importantly, it was him and his wife, or his dead wife, that he believes Garrick had killed.
Grizz had his Bucks party at the Boar's Head Tavern, right? But who he was going to marry. No, get this. There's more to the story.
Is he married?
So
What?
He was going to marry.
What?
Grizz had his Bucks party at the Boar's Head Tavern years and years ago. And this was to Garrick's ex-girlfriend, right? So Garrick and this chick broke up. Grizz and this chick were decided to marry. And Garrick and Grizz were best
On the
mates
same
back in
night.
the day. But on their honeymoon, as they finished the they did get married.
Wait, so they
but
did get
listeners,
married.
As they were leaving the wedding, she died on the way.
So Grace is a widow. What?
Yeah, she died on the way in a tragic carriage accident, and Grizz had suspicions that Garrick ordered people to do this, but the job went a little bit haywire. So he thinks Garrick was only supposed to kidnap her, but they accidentally ended up killing her. And that's why they're not mates anymore. So, boom.
So there's this whole sort of breakdown, I think, with me and Ben, where we talk about, why did you do that? Or not so much why did you do that, but how do you think that drinking game would have been had we had known that information?
Yeah, but it actually makes it funnier now because Ben had this total huge backstory with him and Garrick. And then in the drinking competition, Grizzly says to Garrick something like, "Oh, you used to be my emergency contact." And then I listened to that and I was like, why was he your emergency contact when you took his girlfriend and married her? But then at the end, Garrick flips a ring to Grizzly as well. So then I'm like, did he have the dead wife's ring or something? Because why did we recorded that first? So that was not related to that. But that's funny now because there was a ring of some kind and then Grizzly was married to his ex. So whose ring is that now?
And I think it has something to do with the wedding now. But back when we recorded before April, it did not. So it's just crazy how this whole thing connected, his whole idea, because he wouldn't have done that intentionally.
No way. But the thing is, I can't remember. I just lost what I was going to say. Oh, good. It just left my brain. It's gone.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how that was the thing that Garrick gave him after the drinking contest. So even though they didn't speak about it, because at that time we recorded it, it wasn't canonical, that he still gave him the ring at the end. So it just ties in with kind of in a weird way. And that's what's really fun about this game. Shit like that happens. So throwing back to you, Kia, favorite moment of all time. Let's go all time. Favorite moment.
I reckon I will always go back to the chainsaw.
No, she doesn't get a chainsaw.
Yes, she does.
I don't remember how many times.
It was in the middle of the fighting session when everyone went crazy. I just found it there.
Half her luck.
No, Aaron, what weapons were there?
I mean, really, you have to roll investigation.
Right, 14.
All right. That seems like good enough to have a chainsaw.
Hell yeah. Let's use this.
Texas Chainsaw Wombella.
So, see, the arena was good. So episode 10, Texas Chainsaw Wombella.
No, that particular moment I like, but I reckon favorite episode, maybe the barn and the springs. Yeah, that would have been.
I guess going back to the barn, when I first released the barn, there were 2 episodes, right? Episode 4 and episode 5. Episode 5 was Red Rocket Rising. I think. Great. The greatest.
I feel so
moment of all time.
ashamed.
And episode 4 was Dude, Where's My G-Wagon? So episode 5, I think, is what you're talking about. Right, that would be your favorite episode where you actually spent time with Zephyr.
Yes, yeah. And looking at you doing all your stuff. Yeah, the two of you.
We didn't really do it, Kia. Come on.
Oh, well. Just acting.
Method acted, yeah.
It's just your personality just developing there, the real one. Yeah.
Maddi, favorite episodes or favorite moments? What do you got?
Probably one of my favorite parts in the beginning was the kick of the squirrel originally. I just always found that was so funny.
No, we need to chill with the animal. You cannot kill the animal. Don't kill it.
I got an 18.
It was Aaron's editing that made it funny with these little scream as Bill kicked away and stuff. But that was always gold. But I think another one, I guess, of my favorites with Viola involved was probably with the collector with the butt plug when he exploded, because it was non-intentional.
No, it just happened.
It was just the roll of the dice, and it was so funny at the time because we couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was in hysterics because they couldn't believe what you had rolled.
I don't know what they do, but pretend like you're a big dog.
Viola's going to grab one of the crystals and shove it up the collector's ass.
Which one?
What?
All right. You look at them on Instagram. You can either pick one specifically or you can roll a d12.
Oh, please just roll a d12. That'd be so good.
I was just looking at him. Look at him on Instagram. So she runs up there and just jams it right up there in the collect bar.
All right, I just roll it. All right. I got a 4.
Oh, is that the fiery crystal? Or is that fiery ass?
How do you know what they do?
Aaron's got a list of it.
Roll an attack.
Now, for fuck's sake, I don't want an attack. I just... 17. It's fine. 17. It's all good.
Okay.
Please tell me it gives him severe diarrhea or something.
So you shove the number 4 crystal
Describe it.
up the collector's ass.
It doesn't go up easy, just so you know. It's force.
Hang on. I really was actually hoping to have the collector around for a long time.
Oh no, you can't kill him. You can't kill him.
Yeah. This is too good.
Don't make him literally call me a bitch and fight me. What do you think is going to happen? I kill people now.
Yeah, she literally has the highest kill rate out of all of us. And you made the best NPC character fight Viola.
I'm a cold-blooded killer now.
She literally jumps to just straight killing you, you know?
You'll find out when you're a parent, you don't have time to fuck around, okay?
It's just like if it was any other crystal.
Oh no.
What's number 4?
Hang on, I'm finding it. I planned this a long time ago. Ben just never even looked at it, so I did the Instagram post just so he would use it.
Yeah, this is exactly why I did it. I was like, Yeah, I'm going to use that in this episode.
Okay.
Bye-bye, collector.
So that's just the exploding crystal. And
And it's up his butt.
the collector just explodes. So you shove the crystal up his ass and he goes, "Oh my!" And then for one last time you hear it and he just blows up in the tavern and his blood and guts just fly everywhere.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's fucking that's too
Well,
good.
Viola's going to turn to Chris and be like, fuck, probably needed that crystal for something else.
Yeah, like escaping. He could have used that to blow out a hole in the wall and escaped. No, he had to explode his arm.
Chris is covered in
like human remains and goes, "What the fuck?"
That's just what happened.
And I was originally going to choose a number as well. Like I was going to choose, because you said choose a number from 1 to 8 or 12 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was going to choose something and it wasn't that number. And then when I rolled, it was just the worst possible option, which made it the best.
So now we turn the question to you. What's your first? Your favorite?
Yeah, please do.
He's been waiting for this. Come on, when's it my turn? I want to talk.
No. I talk too much. I have favorite. Every episode is my favorite.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm so.
Passionate.
Committed or dedicated, passionate to this.
Yeah.
Because it's when I finish an episode.
He glows. His hair looks shiny, and his eyes as well.
Blue twinkle.
Let me get into it. I'm going to work through each one.
Wait, before Aaron goes though, let's make it clear to everybody who's listening. The rest of us, so the other 4 of us who are characters in this, the main characters.
We don't do anything.
We give like an hour a month to this podcast. Aaron
2 hours tops.
gives like 5 hours a day for the month.
He doesn't work out. He doesn't eat well. He just lives for the
He doesn't spend time with his family and he makes use of his professional time doing the
No,
podcast.
that's not true because I'm sitting next to him. He doesn't do anything.
You know what? You know what's crazy is that
Oh yeah,
it's been a really hard year. I'm not going to lie. Scheduling recordings is difficult enough with 5 people who can or cannot make it and give me an hour of their time. It is the 5 a.m. and I'm not gloating or anything. I'm not doing anything, but it is sort of getting up in the morning and trying to work through our recordings and build the episode, even to release an episode, right? And to get like 10 listens in the first day, and half of those are us. I understand that. So it's difficult to go through the emotions of putting everything you've got into this. But then what happens is this amazing thing happens, and it's just like raising a child, right? It's terrible. And then somebody messages me, some asshole, right when I'm ready to like pack it in and just be like, look, guys, I'm done with this, messages me and says that they're loving the episode. Kayla, Max, John, Shan, Tanya, Sarah. I mean, there are a lot of names, Josh, Leon, a lot of names that come to mind sort of immediately that I'm like, oh, why are you doing this to me? Because it means I have to keep going.
He's literally doing it for you guys.
And I guess especially now, like you are giving escape to people from real world in a sense. Like you're like when people listen this kind of stuff, it's because they don't want to continue listening to any news or stuff like that. So I reckon in a sense, like they are connecting with maybe some surreal, I don't know, personalities. I don't know what names give to us, but I reckon they put value in that as well. That's why they keep listening and they find value in what they are listening to, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And when somebody says that, it's like, okay, just get up the next day and just keep going. So it's been a privilege it doesn't matter when it sort of ends. It's been sort of a privilege to do. It's been a lot of fun. And I've learned a lot, I think, with campaigning, like being DM, whatever, like storytelling, whatever. So favorite episodes. All right. Barks and Beginnings is and will always be my go-to bedtime episode when I'm too drunk because it's such a rich narration. I close my eyes and I'm asleep before I think we get to the spider. As soon as we start walking through that eldritch forest, that's it. I'm out. I'm at peace.
Grizzly and Viola step into the eldritch forest, enveloped by a canopy so thick that daylight strains to pierce through, casting intricate lace-like shadows across the mossy earth. The air, heavy with the musk of ancient bark and damp foliage, carries a symphony of whispers from hidden creatures. Above, the trees tower like ancient giants, their trunks twisted, roots sprawling across the forest floor in a complex dance. Flecks of sunlight flicker through the leaves, illuminating patches of iridescent mushrooms and small, vivid flowers, creating a tapestry of light and dark that plays across their path into the heart of the mystical woods.
Piss break. Lifts his leg.
It's amazing. Episode 2, Heist Hard Nut Harder. Okay, this episode I was very, very proud of. This was my favorite episode for a long time, right? Because one, we did the heist. You son of a bitch, I'm doing a heist. Like I was very excited to come to you with the heist idea. And the fight scene where Grizzly got the natural 20 and he burst out his Jack Russells to attack the crows.
20. I'm not even joking.
Natty 20, baby.
As the crows relentlessly attack Grizzly, pecking and clawing at his skin, he takes a deep breath, trying to focus amidst the chaos.
Grizzly whips off his long jacket and he whips off his Jack Russells like the Matrix, like under his jacket as if they were like extra guns, and he goes, Jack Russells, how about it?
I was very, very, like, just as far as my early experience with editing and sound. Oh, Kia,
Yeah.
are we drinking the same wine?
Oh, we're doing the same one because it's the cheapest one. It's
We're
$8.
drinking the same $6 bottle. Oh, you paid $8? Oh,
$6. Well,
Okay,
down
six.
here, everything is expensive.
I got 3 for 18. Wow, Kia and I are drinking the same bottle.
It's good. It's cheap, but it's
Episode
good.
2.
Really? Because Aaron said before, oh, this is shit.
It's shit, but it's good.
It was rough at first, but I'm feeling it now that I'm almost finished. So the final fight scene was an editing step forward for me, and I love the finish because that's where you guys decided to step out and say what you wanted to do. Because episode 1, you said nothing, but episode 2,
What? Why I didn't
What?
say anything between 1 and 2? We went to the barrow. Come on.
Welcome to my safe place. This is my sacred place. I have something warm and special to offer you. It's a mushroom tea. You need to drink it before entering the barrow.
Hey Viola, I'm definitely getting weird vibes to you.
Yeah, let's ditch this one back. Get the fuck out of here.
He's saying his favorite moments.
Ah, okay.
yeah,
Right.
the burrow was great. Yeah. But it was mostly my narration. You didn't do much. Anyway, we've talked about that. We talked about that already. Episode 2, yeah, the editing and the genius of making Ben nail the witch.
So good. So good.
Actually, one thing that still toys at me is how I'm going to get the witch back into the story.
So, in one of the later Crash Bandicoot series, there was like every time you went through and you had to fight the big boss at the end.
Yep.
And then there's like when you get to the very, very end, it's like you fight everybody again. That's what it's going to be like for us. It's like everybody's going to be waiting for us at the end and we'll have to have like a huge fight with like the witch and the hunter and like Alaric and I don't know, the arena guy, the arena master, because what happened to him? There's actually a lot of people that we pissed off on the way.
Do you think the witch is an enemy after nailing Grizzly and then...
Yeah, 100% because he never went back.
Yeah,
So she was like,
he
"Oh,
never
that's a
went
strike."
back, but
What's that saying? And it's like, hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn. That's like the witch.
Gonna have to learn more about women.
I think he'll do just fine.
So I thought that the end of episode 2 was the point where we realized that we were really having fun and enjoying this, and that we could continue. I think after episode 1, we probably weren't sure. So episode 2 was very pivotal for us. I think the end of episode 2 to get to that point.
No, all right. So Grizzly grabs the stick and then they lock eyes and then they fuck.
Yeah, Grizzly charms this witch into going doggy style all night. Grizz goes, well, come over here and I'll give you something that's completely raw energy, if you know what I mean.
And then he puts one through her.
Episode 3, Acorns and Assholes, I thought was amazing. Again, it was one of the first fight scenes that you guys had with the swamp monster. I thought that was really good. I thought Kia kissing Viola, making out with Viola to heal her was just pure hilarity. That was
Need
great.
more of that in the future, Wambella.
Yeah. We definitely need more.
Did I kiss you? I don't remember that.
Yeah. You kissed Viola to wake her up. And then you were giving her mouth to mouth and no tongue and stuff.
Wambella, can you save Viola? Use your forest magic.
Save me. Yeah, so I can rush to Viola and just give her mouth-to-mouth reading, and let's see what happens.
Viola loves the mouth to mouth.
Wambella, there's no tongue in mouth to mouth.
Shame. You've brought shame to your family.
I have done that many years ago already. So,
Oh. The kissing of the girls or the shame?
many other things.
Both. Yeah.
Nice. And that was where sort of the squirrel sort of showed its true colors. Episode 4, Where's My G-Wagon? So episode 4 and 5 could have been one episode, I think, because not a lot necessarily happened in episode 4. Kia, you did the you knocked on the door of Zephyr's barn first.
Yeah.
Holding Timothy's unconscious body. And the idea, when I listen back to that, the idea of what everyone else had was clearly not what you had, because they were like, hey, use him as like a puppet and pretend you're speaking like him. But you just used him, and that's kind of how I thought it was supposed to go. But listening back, you just used him as like what was he, like a pest?
Well, I reckon
Yeah. It was pest control.
we were
the amazing.
Would you like to try the
Yeah,
squirrel
the amazing
pest?
squirrel boy pest.
Yeah, it actually, listening back, it makes no sense at all.
Okay. Good day, fine gentlemen. Allow me to introduce you to the latest innovation in pest control. The amazing Squirrel Boy Exterminator. He can sniff out and chase away any pesky rodents or vermin with the precision of a highly trained warrior. Not only will your barn be rodent-free, but you will also have the best entertainment in town. So what do you say? Shall we give it a try?
Grizzly goes to Viola. She fucking nailed that thing. She fucking nailed it.
Oh my. So he's the amazing Squirrel Boy Exterminator.
Psst, Wambella, probably too heavy on the selling point there. Also, I think he can see us.
No sense.
Yeah, but I reckon we were a little bit like we were carrying him unconscious for a while, so we were tired of having him unconscious too. Like, or am I missing something? Like, we were carrying him on the river in the boat, and now we're just arriving there. Like, he's heavy.
Oh, sorry. Episode 4, by the way, is one of my favorite episodes. So that's Dude, Where's My G-Wagon, where you guys take the steamboat or the houseboat up the river. I thought that was a lot of fun in that episode, but when I listened to it, is all the visions. So Kia, Wambella had a vision and Mark was in it. So I used Mark's voice to do the wombat.
¿Cómo estás, princesa? Are you coming?
And then when I did, and again, a lot of all these noises required a lot of editing effort. When I did Ben's vision in episode 4, going down the river, I used Max's voice as baby Grizzly.
Yeah, that was so cute.
But when we recorded this, Max was like 1. Oh, no, how old would have he been? He's like almost 4 now. But he was not even 2 then. maybe.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but his baby voice kills me now because he has little conversations with me. And when I listened to that episode, so to get him to do some of the stuff that I did, he was crying in one of them, and he was actually crying in his crib. And I actually went in and recorded him crying just for this episode.
Oh God, you're so weird.
And then I consoled him, and I told him to say, "Hey, mama." So he said, "Hey, mama," and then I tickled him and I made him laugh, which is where the laughter was. So
and then he closed the door and walked out, and Max kept crying after that.
He's just using his baby.
I manipulated my child for that bit, but listening back though, it's so cute because he's so
bloody
adorable.
You see yourself as a young child, small and frightened, abandoned in a dark alleyway. Tears streak down your dirty cheeks as you cry out, your voice echoing in the emptiness. Suddenly, a pack of Jack Russell Terriers emerge from the darkness. Led by an older, nurturing dog, she approaches you cautiously, sniffing you before nuzzling your hand.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
What a journey.
I know, right? Episode 4, that was wild. So,
A journey for you.
episode 5 was great because obviously that was Zephyr's bit. Episode 6, Sucker Punch Royale. Again, this is where I think I over narrated the fight scene, but the fight scene itself was really good. Where you guys sort of rode the horses, you played with the circus flyers, and then you killed those guys. Like you ruthlessly killed them for no reason, really, because Stephen rolled a natural 20 to convince them that they were part of a circus, and you just killed them.
Yeah, we did.
Especially Viola.
Do it again.
Viola had the strongest part.
You guys make some bizarre decisions, it's true. Live or Let Die, episode 7 was The Market. That was a great episode, I thought.
Is that the one where Grizzly, Wombella, and Viola get drunk?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that episode as well, actually. It's so funny. It's like we were so desperate for money, and then we spent it immediately on alcohol just to have a good time with each other.
You did not try to do anything else with the money. You just spent it, you got drunk, and then when you found that Stephen was stuck under the tent or the table, you just immediately outed him.
Bro, what are you doing under that guy's table? Get out from under there. We need to go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the squirrel doesn't realize is that we're drunk now. Hey, squirrel! Hey, what are you doing over there, man?
Yeah, get out from there, mate.
Timothy, come here.
Oh, I made a mistake. These are the worst.
Which then led to a whole fight. And we did the raps at the end of that episode. Just the 3 of us as cool guys. So that was a lot of fun. Episode 8, A Night to Remember, was a combat episode. I try not to get stuck in combat for too long, so we have to find a way out of it, which is where these Luminaris nights come into it, which was sort of, good. Ogres Are Like Onions, episode 9. I really liked Ogres Are Like Onions because, one, there were a lot of good effects that I appreciated in the editing process.
All right, so Viola's going to walk in first and she's going to kick the doors open to make a bit of a scene, draw attention. That's right. And then I just put my hands up and go, woo! Let's get ready to rumble!
Stephen getting pushed into the arena was hilarious.
Viola, hear me out. So, Wombella, I think, we're stronger as a pack. So, therefore, I reckon we should send Timothy in.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Keep the trio together.
All right? He's takes off his shirt, starts bulging muscles, and then whacks Timothy's back and pushes him forward and goes, "Sir, we have your champion."
Huh? What? Grizz? What are you doing?
You got this.
And then the way that Stephen dealt with that ogre, I thought, again, it comes back to me from an editing perspective. When I listen to that, it's a very satisfying edit. I loved that fight. That was a clean fight. Stephen did well. The ogre missed everything. And I rolled bad on all of those things. So I literally couldn't hit him. If I hit him, I think he would have died.
Definitely. He was a tiny little squirrel boy.
You should have seen the stats on the ogre. The stats on the ogre were huge, but he was slow. So, and then we come down to Texas Chainsaw Wombella. So that is the riot in the arena. So Kia, this is where everyone says that I give you everything you want. You got your chainsaws and you got to do whatever you wanted. Viola got on a ride-on lawnmower and you all called it a sit-down lawnmower for some reason.
A lot of machinery going. And the sponsor of this is Kenner's Hired. Can you get a discount?
So episode 11 is Shower Thoughts, which was, I think, one of the best episodes as far as not going anywhere but having fun. You telling everyone to jump up and down and you rated them?
Everyone needs to jump.
Okay.
And
everyone looks at each other.
Jumping and look at each other.
Sorry, guys. Just ignore the wombat. She's with me. It's all right. Sorry.
She's actually rating everybody. She's got a little piece of paper.
1, 2, 5, 10. That's a 10. The shower.
Yeah. Yes, the shower.
That's where Wombella really shined that episode.
I love the shower episode. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
It is a good one.
And just feel.
Yeah, that's the best part of it. It seems so uncomfortable.
Make him feel uncomfortable.
So that led on to the best 3 episodes, I think, of all time of any podcast. Call me biased. But it was Colon of Judo, Mortal Wombat, and Nice Try Diddy. So that is Colon of Judy, as you said before, Maddie. You stuck a crystal up the guy's bum and he blew up, which was just an epic move as opposed to how we ordinarily would role play something like that.
And for Timothy, that would be the start of PTSD.
Well, I think you gave him more PTSD after that because episode 13, Mortal Wombat, okay, you released a pack of bees on to Timothy trying to actually kill him.
Yeah, but you asked me a way to get away from.
No, she didn't try to kill him. She just wanted him to have a severe allergic reaction from 100 bees.
Yeah, because you didn't say I will sting him with bees. You said he was allergic to bees. And then, you wanted to kill him.
You asked me a way to kill him or to confront him somehow.
I think this is the moment where Kia realizes she tried to kill Timothy.
Because Timothy is allergic to bees. So I want to call bees to come and just bite him. And then
I'm not allergic to bees. I'm just making this shit up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He's not allergic to bees?
Shit, that is...
we calling the bees. The bees are coming. They are attacking Timothy. And now it's not just swollen in the balls. It's just swollen everywhere.
All right.
I can't punch him. I don't feel I can punch him at all. I don't feel that I want to kill him at all. But if I need to do some damage, it will be through someone else. So I just found the bees and I just did it.
People who are allergic to bees die from bees. People who aren't allergic
but he's
just get
not
hurt.
that allergic. He's fine. He's just pretending to be allergic.
That's why you said 100.
He injects something to himself and then he's just, oh, yes, I'm dying.
Let me guess. No, Kia had an EpiPen the whole time. I have an EpiPen. It's like, okay, Kia, you have an EpiPen.
Just ready there for anyone that needs it. So that's fine.
In her pouch of...
In my bag, I have a lot of things. Yeah, I have been collecting through
that led on to episode 14, which was Nice Try Diddy, where Stephen actually let out all of the monsters, one being P. Diddy. And Kia, you insisting on running back to face the monsters and then going, well, okay, this is what we're going to do. And the comedic way where it ended up you just jerking them all off. This was one of my favorite twists, I think, of the entire series, outside of everything that we've done. And farted in P. Diddy's face.
Just come here and have a look at my ass. I don't know. Do you want me to have a little sniff here?
Roll persuasion then.
All right, he's gonna go and have a little bit of sniff of my ass then. Let's have it. 13.
All right, so he failed again. So he's just like, yeah. And he has a big old whiff of that.
He's just going full like.
Cut. And he breathes in with his mouth, not his nose.
But at least he knows that I have my period.
Aaron, what? I lost control a long time ago. I don't know. We got to this point, right? I remember this pretty carefully.
Everything's so gross.
When you were face to face with P. Diddy, and you were like, well, I don't know what to do with this. And I'm like, well, you're pretty much going to die now. And you were like, I fart in his face. And
Everything.
I don't know, during the recording when we did it, I was like, how do you get his face to do that? How do you get him to voluntarily?
Gone so
And we just sort of, there was so much where it was like, all right, Kia, let's just see how you get through this. Roll a dice. And let's just see, if you roll high enough, I'll do whatever you want.
You have to just roll above a 5 and you get whatever you want.
Wow.
Yeah, we're always taking everything to the extreme, right? Like
We or you?
no, everyone.
Because a lot of these is Kia, all these crazy things is Kia. And then she's like, oh my, how did we get here? This is crazy. But I mean, you were the one that went, jerking off hand signal. So
I didn't have that idea. You just saw me doing that in the camera, and then you just
this.
I did it.
Yeah, snap.
Yeah, you were,
Nothing else.
you were doing up and down motion. That's not up and down motion.
Stabbing.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
You did up and down
Okay,
motion.
for everyone to know
that
what's
is-
going on right now, like on that episode, I tried to do a stabbing signal with my hand, and everyone took it as a hand job.
Yeah, because she did the hand job signal, not the stabbing signal. And they're two very different.
Well, maybe I don't know how to do the hand job well. 14.
Okay, so with a 14, you managed to jump onto the ogre's back. You're not onto his shoulders, but you're sort of climbed up halfway, and he sort of roars a little bit, but he has no idea what's going on.
And then I started just like...
Start jerking it off. He's doing the jerking off motion. Yanking him off. And the ogre really likes it.
No. She's trying to
And
make
he's like,
friends.
No. With a knife. Just
You don't have a knife.
Just cutting
Oh,
his
no.
mouth with a knife.
you did the handy sign.
This is why you don't do hand gestures.
That was a hand shandy if I've ever seen one.
And with your 14, he's blind. You just jerked off the ogre.
Well, that's one way to do it, Kia. Well done.
Oh.
We'll do an upload later on the Instagram for you guys, and
Yeah.
you can tell us which one's stabbing.
She did a weird little twist in it as well.
Okay, Aaron knows how to do it very well. I'm very surprised about that. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Techniques.
You gotta know how to use the equipment. Episode 15, Han Solo. Speaking of hands, Maddie, you removed one of Steven's, which was quite, again, we're going back to the dice roll, and obviously my discretion, but I thought the dice roll was valid for the outcome, which was you ripped off Timothy's hand.
Yeah, by accident, I was trying to help. This is what happens when Viola helps. That's why I shouldn't help. I should just do my own thing.
I think it was a great moment after he had been through everything that he'd been through, and then people trying to help him out of the tree, him falling, and then you not catching him on purpose, and then ripping his arm off. It's you almost feel bad for the guy.
Do you know, it's funny. I remember when I was listening to it as well, and I remember being in the moment, and I said I grabbed Timothy by the arm and pulled him, and I remember you said like, yeah, okay, roll the dice. And I knew exactly what you were going to do, but Steve didn't know. And I just remember like already laughing because I thought it was hilarious. But Steve had no idea.
Did you
where that
roll it
was gonna
too, or
go.
did you lie about that? Did you lie about
No,
the
whatever
roll?
I've never lied about a dice roll. Whatever I've said is what it's been. So, but I just knew instantly with the look on your face, it was like his arm's coming off for sure because it was already barely hanging on anyway. And he was so clueless.
All right, Viola, roll strength, I guess.
Team.
Viola.
What's my strength? Oh, good. Yes. Well, I got a 2 minus 1, so 1.
All right. So Viola, you grab Timothy's arm and you run, and all of a sudden you just hear a loud scream from Timothy. Timothy?
Viola! Oh, my arm!
And Viola, you've made it at least 5 meters before you look down and you're holding Timothy's hand.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. And I just try putting his arm back on. I'm like, go back on.
Wait, is it off completely?
Definitely.
Don't think you could have rolled. Like, I don't know what my limit of low roll would have been, because obviously, yes, 100%. I had already decided that was going to happen. If you rolled anything less than a 10, I reckon you would have ripped his arm off.
Yeah.
Once I get that idea in my head, it is just a simple 50-50 shot for everyone involved for to see what will happen. I will say half the time when we do rolls, it is 50-50.
Yeah.
It is once I have an idea in my head, will it happen or won't it? And if you really fuck it up, then I've got to think carefully. But at this time, you fucking nailed it. And I was like, yeah, his arm's gone.
Yeah.
That's what I want to happen to my characters. I want to evolve them that way. And that led us to Chlamydia Springs, You Some Kind of Stupid, Boogie Nights, and Will You Accept This Rose? So those were good times, guys. We had some amazing episodes, I think, out of all of that.
Why are you talking in such like past tense right now? You're like, oh, we had some good times. They were some good times. Guys.
Really
What's
far
happening
away
right now.
Just, don't you want to keep those times going? That's what I want to know. Let us know in the comments.
Of course, we will, guys. We just
You will be
we need
fine.
help, financial help, please.
It's true. It's true. And emotional support that's continuously needed. So, yeah. So, I don't think you asked me to go through all the episodes like that, but I did. And I think it's been a hell of a journey. You know, like how all the celebrities are going, like, you know, that song where it was like, what was it like in the 90s? Or that other meme where it was like, in your 20s, somebody's going to ask you to do this. It's important you do. Yeah, I feel like that this is that. Both those what I said.
Okay.
I don't know what the first
Any
thing was.
sense whatsoever. But okay.
Anything else you guys want to sort of throw out, like have a chat about?
Don't buy Bitcoins. It's too expensive now.
Did it go up again?
Did it go back up? I just stopped looking when I lost like 50% of
I just saw a few weeks ago, but not now.
We're all checking our Bitcoin wallets. Jokes on them. I've got 70 cents.
Bitcoin. I used to have a few, and then I just
Last I checked, back when it peaked, so it must be about $35 now. I've got $35 of Tron coin, but my coin spot account is unverified, so I can't move it around. And I can't be bothered verifying it, so whatever.
apparently created by Epstein. So that's why it's losing all its value, because everyone's like, that's disgusting, and they want out.
Well,
which one?
Bitcoin.
Created by Epstein.
It was in the files.
I read like 3 or 4 hours of my life of that file, but I didn't search about Bitcoin.
Crazy. The stuff in there, and there's not enough anger from the people.
No, yeah, that's right.
We, the people, should be ruling, not those disgusting pieces of shit. Anyone else?
the world's a fucked up place. And you know what else is fucked up?
Aaron, after that bottle of wine.
Me? No. Kia and I drinking our bottle of...
But I didn't start this bottle today.
Yes, she did. She definitely did.
Fuck off. I saw that earlier.
I left it in half.
No, you did. You know
we
it's
didn't
cheap
give a shit
because the location is... Sorry.
No, you go. All good.
What?
No, well, I was just saying, you know it's cheap because the location of the grapes is literally says, you are here.
You are here. So
It does not say where the grapes are from. It just says where you are.
it's just whatever you want.
That's what I love about it. Kia paid $8, I paid $6, and we are both where we are.
So the location is important. There you go. The further you go,
That makes sense. All right, Maddie, go.
I was just going to say we didn't give a shout out to Steve, who got married on the weekend. Either our home.
Steve!
already having a baby.
Yeah.
Definitely pregnant already. That was night one.
Obviously, Steve's going to drop out of this podcast in a minute.
100%.
Kia, do you want to take us out?
All right. So after Aaron walking us through all the episodes, I hope that you had a fine time with us. And we're a little bit tired because of the long day.
This was Aaron's episode.
Yeah, he is truly passionate
all right.
about this.
No. This isn't fun.
He loves it
That's
so
not funny.
much. The
Change
bitch.
Fix it. Change
You're
it. Change.
amazing, Aaron. Yeah,
Pivot.
keep going.
Pivot.
Everyone loves what you're doing.
All right,
and your
Maddie.
editing.
You are so
You do a good-
inspirational,
goodbye.
Aaron. You're an inspiration to
Matt,
me.
Kia,
You are an
Kia, you
inspiration
say
to all the
something.
teenagers that want to do podcasting, and they are just looking after you in everything you do.
We look up to you, Aaron.
Looking up.
Maddie, go.
I don't have anything
Say
funny to
something
I don't have
inspiring.
anything funny. Inspiring.
Something that your kids will listen after and say, "That's my mom."
God, I hope to God that my children never ever hear this podcast. That's all I can say, because their mom is trash.
They will, and you know what? I will make sure they will listen to them.
We were sitting at the dinner table tonight, and my 4-year-old literally looked over at me and she said, "Fuck you, mum." And I just went, I deserve
Those
that.
are sincere,
deserve that.
sincere words.
You did deserve that.
No, okay, something else. So there's a burger place in like Prospect or something in South Australia where we live, and it's called like Stacks Burgers, and they do like skits on their Instagram. And yeah, if you guys want to sponsor us or whatever, it's cool.
Just burgers are fine. Feed me.
Yeah, and they did this video recently, and it's like this old lady. I'll get Aaron to put a link up on the Instagram. Like we'll share it on the story or something because it's classic. But she walks in and she's like, "Can I get the burger but no pickles?" And they say, "Oh, sorry, we don't make any changes." And she's like, "Fucking millennials" or something. And she smacks the guy with her handbag. Anyway, I let my daughter watch this. Anyway, for the rest of the day, she was role playing this video that she watched, and she would come up behind me and she would say, "Fucking pickles," and then she would punch me. And I mean, she did this like 30 times as well. And I was like, all right, I should not have let her watch it. But she was absolutely cacking. Like she was laughing so hard watching this video. So I let her watch it over and over. So much regret.
That's so good.
I'll send you guys the video because it was funny.
I really want all the kids to swear, like to be real, because when they grow up, they have like a skin for it, you know, like they have been going through a lot of bullying and they will be fine after.
Exactly. That
Q wants every child to be bullied in school.
Not bully, but to be protected, you know,
Turns them into men.
to know how to fight back.
get tough skin.
To know how to fight back. You know how horrible it is not to know how to fight back because they raise you as, "Oh, you need to be perfect, blah, blah, blah." It's horrible. So
Yeah, I have given some tips on how to deal with kids at childcare, preschool, 3-year-olds.
just punch
Punching
them.
babies now.
That's it.
Fucking pickles.
And some pickles too.
All right. I'm sorry for all my talking. I know that happens a lot, but I appreciate you guys being here. And even more importantly, I appreciate you, the listener, being here, listening to this part of this podcast.
And also, Kia, you are so sexy with that long brown hair.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to our little clip show, and sorry if you hated it. Episode 20 will be out at the beginning of May, but there's just one more thing I totally forgot to talk to Maddie and Kira about, and that is, what's the deal with the crystal that the old guy was so into? Here's just a little clip on that. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Vote for your favorite episode in the poll. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Love you all.
You won't be touching the crystal, but I would like to know what it would do for you and why you want it so badly.
Well, the crystal isn't just any crystal. It is access to the city of Luminaris.
Grizzly's ears poke up.
That dog's weird.
And at Luminaris, what do they do? What's their deal?
So the old man looks off into the distance and takes a deep breath. I wasn't always just some old bastard lurking in the markets, you know. I used to be someone.
a teacher, a leader. I train the Knights of Luminaris. Not these cowards in masks, but real warriors. Men and women who upheld the city's honor. Back when Luminaris stood for something greater than greed. Then came the new king. A man saw power not in people, not in discipline, but in crystals. He wanted control. Absolute, unquestioned. Anyone who didn't fall in line, well, we were removed, exiled, left outside the city walls to rot. And now, I'm just a relic, a ghost of what Luminaris used to be. But that city still owes me, and I intend to collect.
So this is kind of like one of those classic stories where the king dies and the evil son takes over and all the people are unhappy, and then 5 heroes have to come in and save the day.
Well, I never said 5 heroes. I just want your crystal.
You're not getting.
I'm the hero in this story.
I'm the hero in this story now.
Chris gets up onto Viola's shoulder and goes,
Viola immediately drops him like this. Get off me, damn dog.